Hello and welcome to a new episode of Bahrain Now, your insight to local initiatives, events, talents, and trends. I'm your host, Bara Abdallah, here to walk you through our exciting lineup of segments and personalities from around Bahrain. So don't go away, we'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, the Youth City 2030, which is organized by the Ministry of Youth and Sports alongside Tamkeen as a strategic partner, brings together a large number of youth under the slogan of Let's Connect Again to train the youth on many different skills and hone their creativity. The entire event is being organized in the hands of young volunteers involved in various committees, and today we shed the light on their work. We have here with us some members of these committees. We have Salah Al-Mtawa, Ziad Adwan, and Latifa Muhammad. Well, good evening. How are you?
Good evening.
Alhamdulillah.
Great. It's so good to have you here, honestly. You know, you've been working so hard. Now it's time for a break. How about that? For a little talk. Tell us more about yourselves, starting with you, Latifa.
My name is Latifa, and I just graduated from Kana School.
Okay.
Certainly, I don't have a hobby.
Okay. All right,
That's
I mean, pretty much, but you got into the city and you're finding yourself over there. As you know, sometimes it happens. It took me a while to understand what my hobby is. It's been video games all my life, but then I'm like, okay, it's time to make some money out of it. But I hear you. All right, Ziad, tell us more about you, man.
So I'm Ziad Ihab. I graduated last year.
Oh wow, school.
Yeah.
All right.
Now I'm a student in UOB. I'm studying media.
Media. Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
That's what got me into volunteering.
Amazing. Good call, definitely. Salah.
Yeah, I am 20 years old and I'm a student. I'm studying biomedical engineering in the UK. Yeah. I started my journey in Youth City and when I was 10 years old.
Wow.
I was one of the participants there.
Okay.
And then with the time I became an organizer.
I don't feel old at all right now, honestly. I'm not jealous. You know, you guys have all this cool stuff going on. But, you know, it's good to hear this. It's good to hear and feel young with you again to see what you guys have been doing. So, Salah, tell us more about your experience, you know, pretty much being a volunteer in Youth City.
Yeah. So when I was a kid, I started by media classes.
Okay.
But then I moved to the electronics and robotics.
All right.
And there where I find myself more.
Okay.
So with the time I participated in many competitions there. And then I saw them how the leaders work, how the teachers work, and I want to be part of it.
Okay.
So I started organizing.
All right.
And this year I go back again.
Amazing.
And be one of the ushers in YC.
Amazing, man. Well, you know, that's a good story right there. And now with that all going together, tell us more about the experience. You being a volunteer right now, you know, studying media and all of that, and now you're entering it and putting yourself on the battlefield and see how it works. So tell us about your experience.
Yeah, actually, it's a benefit for me.
Oh, amazing.
Being in the field before graduating, it will give me a chance.
It adds a lot, right?
Yeah, it will give me a chance to know many things about the field
Wow.
before getting in the real field, getting into it.
So true. We'll get to that in a bit, definitely. Latifa, you know, the numbers I've been hearing about the Youth City is just like, okay, that's a bit too much, right? It's just a lot going on over there. When I heard that they have, you know, more than 2,000 people getting in and out on a daily basis, I can only imagine the registration process. Tell us more about that.
The registration process is quite simple, where the participants should answer some questions based on their personality and based on the committee that they're interested in.
Right.
And I see it, and they need to meet some queries, like the participants should be 18 and above.
Okay.
And they should have the Bahraini nationality.
Okay.
I'm talking about the organizers.
Right.
And I see it as an amazing opportunity for the Bahraini youngsters to be part of this momentum.
Right. I mean, a lot is going on there, right?
Yes.
So from 18 to like 35, I guess?
Yes.
Really?
For organizers.
For organizers.
Yeah.
Okay.
But to participate in the Youth City,
Right.
it starts at the age of 9
Okay.
till 35.
Really? Okay, I'm 5 years above age. Do you have wasta, something like that I can get in with? I know you now for next year, I guess. pretty
Inshallah,
much.
why not?
Amazing, amazing. Wow, there's a lot going on there, huh? Youth City. It's like it's never a boring moment from what I've been hearing. I didn't visit it yet, but I need to definitely.
You should.
So, Salah, tell us about the committee you're working in.
Okay, so before I was volunteering in many things,
Right.
and in YC I was volunteering the science section,
Okay.
but this is my first time to be an usher. Usher basically is the person who's there to help you, whatever kind of help you need.
Right.
So from starting at the beginning of the day
Right.
until the end of the day, everything happening there is
Wow.
our responsibilities.
Wow.
So we make sure of the participants, of the coaches,
Right.
teachers, and even the visitor. We register any visitor came and out.
That is a lot of work,
Yeah.
you know, just to be an usher over there, just to usher things around. And you're enjoying it, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And even during the day, what's happened there, we are there to make sure that offer the environment, the best environment for everyone to learn and enjoy.
Wow.
Because they are spending their summer holiday here.
Amazing.
They don't want only lessons to come and learn new things.
Right.
They want to enjoy.
They want to connect.
Yeah. Let me tell you something happened to me
Please.
last week in
Yeah.
YC. During the break, I saw two kids was sitting there and was a little bit crying and sad.
Oh,
So I go to them like, what's happened,
yeah,
guys?
why are you crying?
Yeah. Their mom will travel, so they are sad.
Oh,
So I sit with them, talk to them, have fun a little
Oh,
bit,
bless you.
make them feel comfortable.
wow.
That's make me so happy.
Thank you
When I
for
saw
doing
them
that.
like they are happy, that's enough for me.
Wow, wow, well, they're lucky to have you around, that's for sure. I mean, you warm my heart right now. Thank you for doing that. Really appreciate it. You're the first to come and the last to leave.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, wow. It's not easy for me to do that. I barely wait. I have the Batman shift. You know? But I don't save people during night. but it's just like, I'm a nighter. But you doing what you're doing right now, you're the last to leave and the first to come there.
Yes.
How was your sleeping?
Uh,
Leave it for another interview,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess. Definitely. Well, good
but
job.
we enjoy it, and we love to do that.
It shows, man.
And we are a big team,
Okay.
and we have I am lucky, honestly, to have a very good supervisor
Okay.
that let us feel the moment and deal with it.
Okay.
Like he just give us some instruction, some information at the beginning,
Right.
and any problem we face, we have to solve it by ourselves.
Amazing. Well, big
So-
shout out to your supervisor. Big
Yeah.
thanks to him, definitely. And now heading to another committee. You mentioned earlier the media committee.
Yeah.
You know, Bahrain TV being, you know, in the media field and all of that, I can tell as much as fun, it's dynamic, but it's a lot of work. You know, to some people it's a passion, to others it's a weapon, you know, to others it's a way of just changing the narrative. It's a powerful thing to be a part of. And so tell us more about your committee.
As you said, media committee now maybe controls the world.
Pretty
Anything
much.
happens should be in media.
Yeah,
Anything, like anything.
anything, totally.
So media is important,
It is.
and covering YC media is also important to us.
Right.
We want the people to see what we are doing in YC,
Wow.
covering the classes, covering the people, interviewing the participants, the trainers,
Wow.
everything.
It's a lot of work, you know, especially when you have social media right now. You have different platforms, and each platform has a different algorithm to it. TikTok will be different than YouTube or
Yeah.
Instagram and Twitter. So far, as we've been talking offset, you've been handling the Instagram account, right?
Not directly.
Not directly, okay.
No, but I edit videos for Instagram account.
Okay. And how's the reception on Instagram? Like, is it like pretty much active over there? Yeah, well,
Instagram is the #1 platform in Bahrain.
pretty much, yeah. From what I've been seeing right now, Instagram is pretty much heavily used here, right? Along with
Yes.
TikTok and all of that. But you know, you have a lot of work to be done. You know, the narrative, the interviews, how to interview, how pretty much you want people to perceive the city itself. It's all through you guys.
Media needs a hard worker person.
Who sees the
Definitely.
passion first,
Yeah.
money second. Yeah, if there's money to begin with at all. I'm just kidding right there. But yeah, it's definitely a hard work. So hats off to you. You know, you're doing an amazing job
Thank
there,
you.
definitely.
Thank You two are doing an amazing job.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Maybe I can join your team and work for you
Sure,
guys one day.
sure,
You
why
never
not?
know. You never know. Awesome. Awesome. Latifa, wow.
Hi.
You've been doing a lot yourself, all the activities, all the events, everything taken care, of what's happening as content, on the physical world, So what's happening there? Tell us about the activities.
We do have a variety of activities. But first of all, I wanted to talk about my role in these activities.
Please.
My role as an organizer in the event and accompany committee
Right.
is to organize, develop, and create new games and events.
Wow.
Yeah. We take into consideration the two different age of groups.
Right.
In the morning shift, we create events and games that suits the kids, the children generation.
Huh.
And on the evening, we do activities and events that suits the adults.
Okay.
So we take into consideration, as I said, the age difference.
Right.
In addition, we do have al-bahu, which translates to the playground.
Okay.
In the playground, we do have a variety of games from table tennis, billiard, air hockey, and much more.
Wow.
And we do have a section which is called the arcade, which has the Bahraini traditional games, and it's also have the Bahraini traditional seating.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of fun. You really got my attention here because, personally, I've been doing events for like a long time. So doing events around the GCC and some parts of the world as well. You're absolutely right. The thing is with games, people don't understand. It takes some thinking and brainstorming what games you want to bring on stage. Some work, some don't. Some works for a certain nationality, a certain age group, and some don't.
Yes.
So
Definitely.
every day you bring a new game?
Yes.
You're kidding me. Really?
Yes.
Even if the game is so popular, you don't do it the second day?
We do actually. We have developed a game, Simon Says?
Yes.
We have created our own version.
No way.
We called it Bkhit Says, which is a male traditional Bahraini name, Bkhit.
Okay, next edition, Sadisha says. And Salman and Salah, along with Ziyad, they all say stuff.
Actually, their game is nice. Their games are
Thank
nice.
you.
Yeah. I would like to participate in it, but
You should participate.
You should.
but I'm not young anymore.
You're not
Yeah,
young
we do
anymore.
No,
have-
I mean I'm not a kid. I leave the chance for the kids.
We do
well,
have games for adults
Right.
on the
Yeah.
evening. You should participate.
I mean, I'm a kid in heart. I don't know about you, man. I still play stuff. Like I'm a video gamer all the way.
I mean,
man.
yeah, but I'm 19, seeing all kids around you, and you're the only one. You'll be different,
Wait till you have your own kids.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
hear you say that again.
I'll play with them.
Okay. Right. Interesting talk, really. Now, back to you, Salah. So, how do you feel about you being in the youth city? How did that change you as a person?
Okay. Volunteering in general, it's not about what we give, it's about what we get.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
When you do something good, when you help someone, and he just say for you thank you, he
Yeah.
smile to you, that will make you feel satisfied.
Right.
So it's a peaceful. Also, volunteering help you to find yourself there. During the 2 years ago, it was a COVID, everything stopped. So a little bit lose myself. I don't know what I like, what
yeah,
I do.
Yeah, it does that.
Yeah, and many people like that.
Oh, yeah.
So when they said YC is back, everyone gets happy. Because I was there since I was a kid.
Right.
And I lived there every summer.
Yeah.
It's a lot to me. And there I can find my real Salah.
Okay. Your
in this
calling.
city. Yeah.
Your purpose.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So because when you're doing things, you know that I have the skills.
Right.
Like feel confidence, know how to talk with different kind of people, different personalities, how to be tough and nice in the same time with the kid.
Interesting.
Deal with teenagers. Some people, they want to be strong. Some people, they are very shy.
Yeah.
And you are trying to do everything equivalent to everyone.
Wow.
So volunteering is a lot to me actually. And I find myself when I volunteer and do something, especially in OIC.
You know, this part, just this answer right now, should be edited out, and we should take that on the TikTok right now. It should go viral. That was so good, man. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
sharing
thank
that
you.
experience. There was like an entire talk, we even had it here on TV, of how important volunteering is. It's not just because it's a human thing to do, but what it does to you, to your body, to your soul, to your brain, the energy it brings you in. I mean, we had a person, he's like in his 50s, has been telling me that there is science behind the whole thing with volunteering.
Yeah, yeah.
And how it is very important to do that. It's not about for the money only, but it's just the fact is that people need to do something that is just more human. So you can bring some positive energy to your brain so you can produce
Definitely.
more in other areas of your life. So what you said right now was crazy.
Actually, yeah, helping your community, helping your country is also like a good thing. It gives you a good feeling.
Definitely, definitely. I
I
mean,
feel like I'm doing something.
we're
I'm
sociable creatures, right?
Spending my free
Yes.
time nothing, playing video game,
It kills.
it kills. Yeah.
I volunteered during the pandemic,
Yeah,
and it was really, really like helping people, helping
Right.
the country
right.
to pass on the pandemic, the COVID pandemic. It was really like a
Very
good experience
rewarding, right?
to me. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
I can feel even your voice tones and all of that, and it even shaped you as a person, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think you don't want to stop this anytime soon, as much as you
Yeah.
can. Amazing.
Builds on you and your personality a good habit.
Love that. Love that. Beautiful. Latifa, I mean, pretty much it's been a great talk and all of that. But if you want to like send a message right now to people who are watching this and who did not even visit the youth city, shame on you. but no, I'm just kidding here. But you know, we're busy people, we get it. But what kind of message would you like to tell people right now?
My message is whenever you have the opportunity to be a volunteer, take the opportunity. Being a volunteer will add a lot to your skills and it will boost your personality. In my
Right.
perspective, me as Latifa, being a volunteer has changed a lot in my personality. I've been more of a risk taker, being a social person, and I've learned and taught my group member new
Wow.
things. And I see it's a good opportunity to give your country, even though it's a simple thing,
Right.
but you should be parts of a volunteering. And
Okay, amazing, amazing. Simply said. That's beautiful, actually, you know? I mean, I think the best way to do it is just to be a part of it. Just
Yeah.
get yourself
Yes,
into the action,
definitely.
right? Let's go for it. One last question, if you don't mind. Starting with you again. What does Youth City mean to you?
If you ask who Salah is,
Yeah.
you can visit YC and see how is the environment there,
Wow.
and you will know who Salah is. Salah, sorry, YC shaped me actually,
Okay.
and it's add on my personality a lot in positive way. It gives me the confidence, like find new members, extend my knowledge,
Right.
learn new things,
Right.
and different fields. Like
Right.
not only if I participate in science, I will know only science or programming or no. You will know how to talk with the people, to student, to teacher, how to volunteer, how everything. Like
Right.
it shaped you and
Wow.
give you a lot to your personality.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Simply put, huh? Just like that. Ziad, Youth City, what does it mean to you?
Youth City,
Yeah.
it's our own youth board.
Wow.
Like going there from morning till evening in a summer vacation, you will really enjoy it. You will really enjoy it.
Wow.
You,
It's
ha-
your
you have to
own
try
world.
it.
I definitely have to, definitely. It's your own world, right?
Yeah.
It's amazing, you know? Love that, love that. Latifa, what does Youth City mean to you?
Youth City is actually my second family.
Wow.
Beside that, Youth City is the place where I have explored and I have developed my abilities. So you should try to visit Youth City.
Wow, wow. It's like a benchmark in your life. That's it. It's part of it, like a building block to who you really are. It seems
Yes.
like the way you talk, even though you want to say more, but it's just like, you know what? Just visit us.
You
Yeah.
should finish the interview and you should come with us.
Really?
Definitely, you
You
should.
should.
Free food?
Free food.
For sure, for sure.
No, and I want to try the Brit
You should, you should.
Yeah,
It's actually a children game, but we will try.
Me too. You see, that's why I don't want to play.
No, we do have variety of games. You should
Okay.
try Mafia.
Mafia,
Yeah.
an adult game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's an adult game.
Ooh, okay. It just got real here. Well, Salah, Ziad, Latifa, thank you so much for what you're doing. We really appreciate you. I'm sure Bahrain is proud of you for just taking your time and going there and just be part of other people's lives. At the same time as you're receiving all this positivity and give it back, we need more people like you. Thank you so much for what you're doing. Thank you so much for being with us here on Bahrain Now. We can't wait to see you again, another interview, and maybe even better, just visit you at the city itself.
Sure. Thank
right.
you. Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
Bara.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so
being with
much.
us.
Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I felt it. I'm sure you did with all the positivity that took place in this talk with Latifa, Salah, and Ziyad, the volunteers who took place in different committees at the Youth City. All that took place right here in an interview on Bahrain Now. Well, this brings us to the end of today's episode. A huge thank you to all of our guests for joining us tonight, and another huge thank you for all of you watching us at home. As always, be sure to reach out to us on our social media accounts shown below. We love hearing from you. I'm Bara Abdullah. Till next time, Bahrain, goodbye and God bless.